Hello everyone, nice to see you again in this English time. How are you? I hope that everything is okay with you at home. Today we are going to continue our lesson with the new topic that is narrative text. Have you ever read the story of Bawang Putih Bawang Merah, Si Kancil or maybe Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast? Pernahkah kalian membaca kisah-kisah tersebut? Pasti sudah pernah ya. How did you feel when reading those stories? Bagaimana perasaanmu saat membaca kisah-kisah tersebut? Pasti merasa terhibur dan merasa senang ya membaca kisahnya. Sebenarnya bawang putih, bawang merah, si kancil, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast ini masuk ke dalam narrative text. So, what is narrative text? Jadi apa yang dimaksud dengan narrative text? Narrative text is a kind of text to amuse the readers with actual or imaginary stories in sequence of events. Jadi, narrative text adalah sebuah teks untuk menghibur pembaca dengan kisah nyata atau khayalan dalam rangkaian peristiwa yang terhubung secara kronologis. Jadi ini tujuannya sekedar untuk menghibur pembaca dengan peristiwa-peristiwa di dalamnya. It always deals with some problems that reach to the climax, then turn to the solutions of the problems. Nah, biasanya tokoh yang diceritakan itu menghadapi berbagai permasalahannya sampai ke klimaksnya, ya. Baru kemudian ada penyelesaian masalah, ya, ada solusinya. Apabila kisahnya itu sang tokoh itu hidupnya hanya biasa-biasa saja, ya, happy-happy saja, maka ceritanya itu tidak akan menarik, ya, akan terasa membosankan bagi para pembaca. Folk tales, fairy tales, fables, myths, and legends are the example of narrative text. Nah, folk tales, cerita rakyat. Ini contohnya bawang merah, bawang putih, ya. Jadi ini disampaikan turun-temurun ya dari orang-orang generasi sebelumnya. Berikutnya adalah fairy tales. Nah, ini biasanya terkait dengan magic ya. Nah, misalnya Tinkerbells. Nah, fables ini kisah terkait dengan binatang sebagai tokoh utamanya, binatang atau benda-benda ya. Tapi mereka berperilaku layaknya manusia. And next, myths and legends. Nah, di sini ada mitos dan legenda. Nah, ini biasanya terkait dengan asal muasal suatu tempat, ya. Oke. Di sekitar kita banyak sekali kisah-kisah atau dongeng-dongeng ya. Oke, now I will give you some pictures. Please take a look at the pictures and then answer the questions. Picture 1. What is the title of the story? Where is it from? What is the story about? Picture 2. What is the title of the story? Where is it from? What is the story about? Picture 3. What is the title of the story? Where is it from? What is the story about? Picture 4. What is the title of the story? Where is it from? What is the story about? Picture 5. What is the title of the story? Where is it from? What is the story about? Picture 6. What is the title of the story? Where is it from? What is the story about? How is it? Can you answer all those questions related to the pictures? Excellent. Yeah, I'm sure you can answer all, yeah, because you are already familiar with those stories. Pasti kalian bisa menjawab semuanya ya. Kisah-kisah itu kan sudah Anda ketahui ya. Okay, now before we go to the example of narrative text, please find the meanings of the following words. Sebelum kita menuju pada contoh narrative text, silahkan kalian beri arti atau makna dari kata-kata berikut ini ya. Number one. Number one, merchant. Number two, raided. Number three, pirates. Number four, defeat. Number five, wealthy. Number six, coast. Number seven, denied. Number eight, cruise. Number nine, cursed. Number 10, thrown. Okay, now it's time for the story. A long time ago, in a small village near the beach in West Sumatra, lived a woman and her son, Malin Kundang. They had to live hard because the father passed away when Malin Kundang was a baby. One day, Malin Kundang saw a merchant ship being raided by a band of pirates. With his bravery, Malin Kundang helped the merchant defeat the pirates. To thank him, the merchant allowed Malin Kundang to sail with him. Malin Kundang agreed and left his mother alone. Many years later, Malin Kundang became wealthy. On his trading journey, his ship landed on a coast near a small village. The local people recognized that it was Malin Kundang. Then Malin Kundang's mother ran to the beach to meet the new rich merchant. She wanted to hug him to release her sadness of being lonely after a long time. Malin Kundang, who was with his beautiful wife and his crews, denied that she was his mother. He ordered his crews to set sail to leave that place. Finally, the old woman, who was very sad and angry, cursed Malin Kundang. He was thrown out to a small island and turned into stone. How is it? Interesting story, right? Okay, now answer the questions based on this story. Number one, Why did Malin Kundang and his mother have to live hard? Number 2. How did the merchant allow Malin Kundang to join him in the sale? Number 3. What happened many years after Malin Kundang joined the sale? Number 4. What did Malin Kundang's mother do when she heard that Malin Kundang landed on the coast? Number 5. What did she do when Malin Kundang denied her? Number 6. What is the moral values of the story? Number 7. Who are the characters of the story? Number 8. How are the personalities of the characters? Can you answer all those questions? Excellent. Okay, class. So, today we have learned about narrative text. Narrative text is a kind of text to amuse the readers with actual or imaginary stories in sequence of events. Jadi kita hari ini sudah belajar tentang narrative text, ya. So, next time we are going to learn more about this text further, okay? Thank you for your attention. Then I'll see you next time. Goodbye.